Hi, my name is Antoine. I'm working on the product side for our authentication offering, and I'm working on the PSD2 rollout. So PSD2 is the second payment directive that was created by the European Union. PSD2 is introducing a mandate to perform strong custom authentication for payments in scope of the regulation itself. The main aim and the main goal of PSD2 is to increase the overall security of the payment landscape within the European Union and to protect the shopper from fraudulent transactions. PSD2, just like every good rule, has a geographical scope where it is actually applying. The first one is the two legs in transaction. The first leg is where the issuer is located, so where is the issuer issued the card, and the first one is where the acquirer is located. If both of them are part of the EEA, European Economic Area, then you are in scope of PSD2. The second part is that PSD2 has actually type of transaction, despite the fact of being two legs in, are out of scope, so are not part of the mandate of PSD2. And those are MOTO, mail order, telephone order. The second one is MIT, merchant-initiated transaction. And the third one is anonymous cards. So SCA, also known as strong custom authentication, is defined by two factors out of the three following. The first one is something that you are, which is your face, a fingerprint, for instance. The second one is something that you know. It can be a password, a passphrase. And the last one is something that you own. It's a phone, for instance. So if you have two factors out of three, how can you actually collect those? So you can collect those by multiple technological means. The first one is for card payment 3 secure. It can be either 3DS1 or 3DS2. You can also use local payment method, such as ID in Netherlands, so forth in Germany, or you can also use wallet type of payments, such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Amazon Pay. If, as a merchant, you don't want to comply with the regulation to actually apply strong custom authentication on in-scope payment, then the issuing bank will actually refuse all your transactions. So, in other terms, you will not be able to accept payments within the European Union. So from a merchant perspective, you will have to comply with the regulation as we saw just before. This means that you will have to offer the right version of 3DS applicable for a given transaction. So this means that if you are working with a partner that can see the full scope of the transaction, both from a 3DS perspective, but also from an authorization perspective, this decision can be more intelligent than if you're working in silo. The second one is working with a partner that is able and enabling you to offer a local payment method in order to comply with the regulation. So it can be offering ID like we mentioned before, but also offering VIPs in Norway, offering so forth in Germany, etc., etc. And last one is also offering wallet type of payments, such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Amazon Pay, that are by nature compliant with the regulation itself.